iPhone 8 introduces an all-new glass design. The world's most popular camera, now even better. The smartest, most powerful chip ever in an iPhone. Wireless charging was truly effortless. Augmented reality experiences, never before possible. iPhone 8. A new generation of iPhone.
Well, at least that is what Apple say. Let's have a look in the box and see what you really get. Okay, so other than taking the cellophane off, I haven't actually looked inside this yet because I wanted you guys to be with me for my very first unboxing for the iPhone 8 Plus. Here goes. Firstly, the box is as swept open as always. Right, you get the instruction manuals in the top, then the phone itself. Remove the phone, we'll have a look at the phone in a second. Just a quick look at the accessories. Same as always really, charging cable, you got your headphones in the box there, your all important headphone jack adapter, yes we do have one, and a charging cable under there as well. But that's all fairly standard stuff. Right, so the phone itself, let's remove the plastic off it. I love this bit. I love removing the plastic off a new phone. Anyway, so the new iPhone 8 Plus, visually, first impressions, it's exactly the same as the 7, really. I mean, they've added a glass back, but that presumably is so you don't get electrocuted when wireless charging, I would imagine. And otherwise, it is identical to the iPhone 7. You can even use the same case. That said, this actual aluminium chassis, I don't think has changed since the iPhone 6. I mean, they've added a sort of dual port camera and moved the LED, but otherwise it's pretty much the same shape. So, what have they changed, really? Let's get out and about, and I'll tell you a bit more about the iPhone 8 Plus. Firstly, it's faster. Much faster. Now, Apple have done this by replacing the iPhone 7's A10 Fusion chip with their new A11 Bionic chip, which they claim is 70% faster. Not only that, they've also made the graphics card even faster, so that is 30% faster, which now means it can support even further and better augmented reality apps. Personally, not entirely sure what their use is just yet, but I guess the developers need to have their hands on it for a little while before we see any major advancements in augmented reality. For now, let's get back home. Quick change, and back to the review. Now secondly, there's the camera. It's now more advanced with a larger, faster sensor. Apple have also incorporated new filters and also optical image stabilization. Apple have improved portrait mode for a more naturally blurred background, and they've also introduced like studio lighting effects. Now, Apple are adamant that these are not filters, but come on, they're just filters, aren't they? I mean, they look pretty good. Have a look at these.
Okay, so I'm pretty terrible with selfies, but even Apple can make me look good. You can choose from natural lighting, studio lighting, contour lighting, a single stage light, and a stage light in black and white.
Apple have also introduced both wide-angle and telephoto lenses, which allows the phone to zoom up to 10 times using both optical and digital technology. So the last advancement they've made on the iPhone 8 is the screen. As always, it's better than ever. So for this one, they have ditched their Retina display and they've replaced it with the Super Retina display. Woo! It's got a better name than it actually is. So the difference with the Super Retina display is it measures the light around you and then adjusts the white balance on the screen accordingly.
And according to Apple, that then means that you have the best and the brightest visuals that you've ever seen on an iPhone. All sounds great, but it doesn't have the wow factor. I didn't look at this screen and go, wow, that's a good screen. And I hate to say it, I did with the Samsungs. So for me, iPhone is still on the back foot when it comes to the screen compared to their competitors, i.e. Samsung. So I really hope they make up for this with the X, which does have the curved screen and so on. So unfortunately, they haven't done it on the X.
The biggest thing Apple have added to the iPhone 8, 8 Plus and 10, for me at least, is wireless charging. Now, that sounds pretty boring, I know, but I'm excited. The reason I'm excited is because the Apple charging cables are utter tosh, which means they fray within about 5 minutes of ownership, and then Apple want you to get out a mortgage to buy another one because they are so expensive. Now, at least with the addition of wireless charging, when you put your phone on its wireless charging mat, the cable's not moving, and that means that your wireless charging mat and the cable should not wear out, or at least that's my theory. Apple have also added a fast charge facility on the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. What that means is you can charge to 50% within 30 minutes, and that's really quite useful. But what they didn't tell you is that in order to enable that, you need to buy some stuff. That stuff consists of a higher output charger, which I believe is the USB-C one for the new MacBooks. That'll cost you £69. And then you'll also need to buy a new cable, which is a USB-C to Lightning cable, and that'll be another £25. So in total, you're paying £95, £100 for each charger in your house if you want fast charging. That is obscene. And that brings me on to the elephant in the room, and that's the price. Apple have priced these astronomically when compared to the launch price of the iPhone 7. The reason? Don't know, but it's weird for Apple. So when they launched the new handsets, they also increased the price of other products that they currently had on sale, such as the iPads, which is very unusual for Apple to increase the price of a product with no material change. So I reckon there might be some issues within Apple, perhaps supply chain, maybe. If you've got any comments or theories for the price hike, let me know in the comments down below, because I'd love to hear your thoughts. It's a very interesting topic. Anyway, in conclusion, is the iPhone 8 Plus or 8 a better buy, i.e. better value, than the iPhone X? Probably not, no. And the reason why is it's the usual trio of upgrades with more power, better screen, more camera. But there's nothing to set it apart from the iPhone 7. At least with the iPhone X, you've got Face ID and a swanky new screen, and it looks different. I don't see the value in upgrading from the iPhone 7 to an 8 Plus. I see the value from the 7 to an X, but not to the 8 Plus. So I'm not entirely sure where this fits in with their product range. So if you are considering either an 8 or an 8 Plus, have a think. Will the iPhone 7 or 7 Plus suit your needs? And if so, you could save yourself a pretty penny.
If you enjoyed this review, please consider subscribing by clicking here. And if you want to see more of my reviews, please click here to see another video. Thanks for watching!